Um, Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This morning, evening, whichever one you'll get this. This is going to be another chit-chat video, and then I'm going to be using my juicer. Before I start my little chit-chat, let me tell you what type of juice I'm going to be doing. This is going to be a pear and celery. A pear, celery, and a little ginger. I'm going to put some ginger roots in there. Fresh ginger roots in it. And then I'm going to taste it to let you guys, so I can tell you guys right off the bat what it tastes like. So, you know, if somebody thinking about trying it and it don't be kind of strong or whatever, you don't want to try it, I'm going to let you know straight up. But, what I want to chat with you guys about this morning, on my last video, you know, I asked you guys to leave a comment if you wanted to see me do more of the juices using my juice machine while I have it out using it while we we're semi-quarantine. And so I said, I was kind of excited about it. I said, sure, I would share. I had several comments there and they wanted to see more. But so I'm going to, when I've been doing some of the ones I showed you at first, the carrots and the celeries. And, you know, I told you guys I will not, show you that again since we already have seen it. And so when I went out to the store, I was able to find me some pears. I found some ginger, and I also found some beets. I got to I'll be doing probably the beet juice next, but I got to figure out what I want to use with that. And let me see I probably need to make notes when I come up here to chit chat, because y'all know things don't stay in my head too good. Or either I have it in my head, I think it, but I don't never vocalize it. It don't never come out in my mouth. And I'm getting better with it, so I'm not gonna complain. And so like I said, I said while we was having to stay in, that we was gonna be eating a little lighter and using them juices, because several years ago I used to use these juicers, and I had several recipes that was the juice had multiple purposes to it, different things for high blood pressure, diabetes, heart problem, immune boosting drinks, and just several things that I was using for myself. You know, I'm not a doctor, you know that, but I know they did. The ones that I'm going to share is the one that I've seen some benefits from and helped me. And another thing I want to say, I have been getting a little love meal, to the point I made me a little box love meal so I can keep up with it. I'm the type person that's simple things just really brings me kind of joy. And I got to give thanks. I got to give thanks to my Heavenly Father during these trying times. He have gave me, each day I get stronger with the peace in it. And I feel that this is some good that's gonna come out of that. Like I said, I'm praying for the ones that's dealing with this on another level. I hope to God that I don't, not hope, I pray to God that we not be affected by it. But if we do be affected, I'm trusting God that He'll see us through it. But let me tell you a little bit about my little love meal box. I don't have very much, because this is one of the added benefits of having a YouTube channel. I have gotten some comments and it's developing a relationship with a lot of my subscribers, and some of the little comments from just be from regular viewers. I don't think they have subscribed to my my channel. I have a postcard. Oh, it was just so nice. We went to the mailbox, and my post office box is not even in the city that I live in. So I had went there and I got there was a postcard in there from this lady. For her to do this, she had to be a nice person, because it's easy for a person to be ugly. I ain't trying to, for lack of a better word, but it takes a whole lot of Jesus in you to be nice. It's a big thing with being nice nowadays, because most people take your niceness and kindness for a weakness, and that they'll come at you in the wrong type of way. But y'all excuse my husband, my telephone ringing, and so he's over there. You can hear him talking through it. And then now I'm gonna let my husband read that. But I also have letters, and I've gotten have a letter from my special friend I told you guys about. And she had sent me a couple of recipes that just nice things like that. It just really blesses. It just blesses me. It just blesses me. And she even shares preserves. And this time she had shared some little Kleenex holders. I don't know whether she made those herself, but they was just adorable. And she sent me some that's very fashionable too. I told my daughter I was gonna give her one. I'm a person like to share. That's the reason what I'm doing on this channel, you guys. I'm just sharing my knowledge and my love of cooking and people with you guys through cyberspace. And I was thinking, since we don't have a personal contact with a person, it's a lot of things you don't have to deal with. But believe me, the adversary know how to get in and send little ugly comments and stuff that he shouldn't send, and trying to direct you in the wrong way, because we all know what the word says about that. There's one thing. Well, let me tell you this little quick story. When I was younger growing up, when the older people, especially females, when they used to fall out with each other, they had a little saying that they would say, the little people that I was around, the older ones that I was around. Until I got older, I didn't really totally understand what that means. But it was a little saying they used to say when you got in a argument or something about something or whatever, they would always say, when they was upset, now I'm gonna do something that the devil won't do. I'm gonna leave you alone. And when they made that declaration, you didn't see them fool around with each other. Some of them would be cordial and some of them wouldn't. I reckon whichever way they hard. If they hard had them to be cordial to them, if they hard had them not to be cordial to them, not speak to them, and not even be in their presence, that's what they did. But when I got older, I understood what that meant. I said, when you tell somebody that you're going to do something that the devil won't do, that you're going to leave them alone, that basically means you are absolutely finished with that person. Because we all know, as long as we are alive, the devil will never let us alone. Now, he's not going to do that. We know what he's roaming this earth for, to seek who he can destroy. He will never, don't make no mistake about it. You got to love the Lord and the Lord be in your heart, but believe me, Satan will never leave you alone. That's the reason you're going to have to pray in season and out of season. Like I haven't really totally understood, and I hear a lot of people say, they prayed up. I pray all the time, and I'm like, what do they mean by prayed up? You prayed in advance, what's going to happen to you in advance or whatever. I never did understand that, so I didn't bother with that. Because you know, you guys, I told you in the last video that I'm in the process, and I'm going on what, and I you know, really, I've been in the church all my life, ever since I was a little girl, and I didn't know, but my parents know, and they kept us in the church, and I used to go to, they used to have Bible class, Bible study, and that's when you would really learn how to rightly divide the word of God and search the Bible out for your instructions on living. That Bible, you know, each book in that Bible is meant for, excuse me, for specific, you know, instructions on how we are to direct ourselves and live according to God's word. Now, one thing about me, I don't try to force my belief, and I don't call it religion, because religions is anything out there, but my belief and my, you know, my belief in God on anybody. But I respect yours, and I want you to, and you and I want mine to be respected, because I don't believe necessarily. I don't think so much of religion. I don't call it religion. I call it my love of the Lord. It's not religion. That ain't what I'm all about. But anyway, I'm gonna let me tell you guys what I'm gonna do, and I'll be talking to you, having these little chit chats with you every time I do my juicer. I'm gonna do a little chit chat, and then I'll tell you more instead of trying to tell so much at one time, and I don't remember what I want to say. But I got that little postcard in here that my husband. I'm gonna give this box over there to my husband. He going down there with the phone at. And I'm gonna let him read this card to you, just to share. I'm just only sharing with you guys, because you know, I did a YouTube. I have a Facebook. The first thing I went on when I got into this social media, I went to whatever you want to call it. I started with the Facebook, and then my granddaughters introduced me to the YouTube and stuff, and then I got started in there, and I did not know what I was doing, but I found out that Facebook, when I got to read with the people, that friends and stuff, I was like, nah, I don't want to be a part of that. And I kind of got turned away. I'm not saying necessarily a part, but I see some little things in there that was just a little too negative for me. So every now and then, but I have some nice friends on Facebook, don't get me wrong. I've been on there for about 4 or 5 years, about 5 years. Every time I say the years, my daughter said, Mama, you've been on there longer than that. I said, oh, well. But I have, just recently, I have gotten up to 100 and some friends. Because one of the things, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how, I didn't send out any friends request. I just didn't know what I was doing, so I just really left it alone. So I only have like 100 friends on there. But I did a post maybe about 3 weeks to a month ago. It was just something that came in my spirit, and I said, I think I'll share this on Facebook. When you share stuff on Facebook, you don't get no response. But you know, guys, I told you I'm that person. I'm just looking for helping that one person. But it was in my spirit, and I think I'm going to share it. When my granddaughters was in daycare center, they had learned a song that they had sung to me over the telephone. They was learning it for school for some reason or another. I don't know if it was a little play or whatever, but it was just so, when they sung it to me, it was so sweet. I know the song, and I love the song anyway. It's My God is Awesome. And so that's the song, and I always just loved it. And so I was just, when I got up this morning, and I was, you know, just reminiscing in my mind and thinking about the day and just thinking about things, it just came into my spirit. But I was saying, ooh, my God is awesome. He protects me from seen and unseen danger. And he also even protects me from negative talk, unknown negative talk behind my back. You know, you can have some evil talk behind your back by people you have never laid eyes on. Think about that. Talking about somebody and being negative about somebody that you don't even know. You don't want to practice that stuff. You don't want to get those kind of spirits and stuff in you. I want to treat everybody like I want to be treated. I don't go with the world. I go with God, and God is not pleased with that. You know, God is of love. And anytime you get to saying, and this is kind of, I'm not going to give that comment no kind of play, but how you going to tell me who I need to listen to and who is a liar, and that's what you're going to tell me, like I'm supposed to believe what you say? I do not know you. If I say I'm gonna trust in the and pray for who God has allowed to be the leader of our country, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you choose not to, that's your business. But don't push minds on me. I got the right to say what I want to say. I had a talk with you guys when I first started about comments and stuff about these people saying that's my opinion. They're using their opinion to be absolutely, to me, unlawful, ridiculously negative to you, and to me that is not acceptable. I'm like, you got the right to your opinion, but anytime you come at me with a disorderly speech or whatever and all that, you don't lost your right, because I got the right not to like it, and I got the right to act accordingly to what you done did. I mean, what you said. I'm enough of that. I'm gonna let my husband read that postcard that I got, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna make this juicer. But I'm gonna say bye to you guys. I'm gonna say the normal spiel. I'm gonna say that now, because when I get through with my juicer, I'm gonna taste it and all that at the end of the video. Tucker, will you look in that box and get that postcard and read it for me, if you don't mind?
Okay, I have it.
Okay. He ain't coming on camera, you guys are going to be talking.
All right, I want to read the postcard that May received.
Just give
it says, May, I am... Go ahead. What you saying?
But we're not going to give a last name, but it's from Miss Carla.
Okay. Miss Carla sent this postcard to May. So May, I am a subscriber of your YouTube channel, and I enjoy it so much. Please continue! ! I wish my mother was alive to watch you, cause she'd say, good old common sense cooking. I just want you to know how much I enjoy you. And your husband have the patience of Job, smiley face. God bless, Carla.
Miss Carla, that is exactly true, and I want you to know on camera how much you bless my soul with that, taking the time out just to write me such nice words. And I can be a very emotional person, but I'm not going to be. I was like, Father, I thank you. Somebody taking the time out to write you some nice, kind words to encourage you or whatever. I thank him for it. So let me move on with and you're right, my husband has a lot of patience, because I don't know what I'm doing, and y'all see that. Okay, so I'll be doing a chit-chats with you guys. I heard you loud and clear in my comments, so I will be doing the chit-chats, the ones of you that thought I enjoyed it, and next time I come with you with some more little stories or whatever. And I want y'all to send me let me rinse my hands like I want you guys to send me my hands been washed, but I've been touching over that box and stuff, so better use precaution. But I don't want no sanitizer in my I'm gonna rinse that out. I'm careful, but I'm not fearful, because I know God is not the author of confusion or fear. So He don't give us the spirit of fear. Should I cut it on first? Okay. So let me do my little juicer, you guys, before I get too hot. If I told this is some celery and pear. You told me to put more than one in there.
You better fit.
Ooh. You know what, you guys? I kept saying that I have.
Use your other hand so you can see what you're doing.
Use my other hand.
So they can see what you're doing on the camera.
Oh, okay. Because I'm in the way of the glass.
You was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you was.
You know me. I get all the way crooked. What's happening here? What happened to that? Oh, okay. All right, let me mix some celery up in there. Is that too big, huh?
No.
This is my celery. I didn't know how many pears it was going to take, so I got another pear over here on standby. I had two stalks of celery. And this is my, can you see this? Or can they see that? This?
Yeah.
This is my little junior. You know, this is some powerful little stuff right here. And that's what I'm kind of skeptical about. I don't want to get too much of it in here. Guys, you ready for me to go?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, my camera cut off. I ain't sure where to stop, where to cut off at, but I was putting this pear in and I'm gonna start back up at that. Then I had said I was gonna try to make a little chit-chat video, but right now until I get used to it, maybe about 15 minutes. I know I probably done went over it. And that's all right too. So this is enough of the juice right now. Got me a straw over here. And let me stir it up. But that camera cut off and I said, Lord, as I'm gonna have to let my husband let me know how long. I go to talk and I can just talk the longest, but I was saying I was trying to make it 15 minutes, so I'm pretty sure this is about, it done went 15 minutes for that camera to cut off like that. Okay, I'm stirring it up, you guys. Let me take a little sip. Woo. It's good. Now that ginger is like hot. I was like, I don't think I put too much. Oh, this stuff is still leaking. I'll put that right there. I don't think I put too much, but it's good. I may add me something else in it, nice and sweet. But let me tell y'all what I was supposed to say when I was doing the pears. I was just gonna say, I thought I had put pears in my juicer before, but I told you guys it was over 20. It's some man said he knows he have a juicer like this, and he was saying it was in the 90s when I did get it. And I was saying I done did pears in there before when that young lady sent me that suggestion about the pears. They're good. But then I thought about it. I said, no, that wasn't. I used to get that sparkling pear juice in the bottle. That's ring pears was in my subconscious mind. So okay, you guys, I'm gonna end this video and with the same thing I always mess up on. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and leave me a comment down below if you have a juicer, what kind you got, because I know nothing lasts forever And when this juicer go out, I do want to get me another one. So I will see you guys in my next video. And bye. Stay safe, you guys.